Okay, it is January 24th, 2025, and people asked me to make a quick video, so I figured I would. I am on the tropical island of Ocean Cay. That's my cruise ship. This is the very crowded beach. As you can see, it appears to be paradise. It appears to be beautiful and tranquil and relaxing. But I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell you a secret that this is going to scare and horrify the majority of women in Arizona. Are you ready for this secret? The secret is, I got to this beautiful tropical island because I used a coupon. And we all know, if you're from Arizona, coupons are like witchcraft. They should be avoided at all costs. Unbelievable. So here I am again on this beautiful tropical island. In fact, I'll tell you another little secret just to piss off more people. Guess where I'll be next week? That's right. I'll be back here next week because I booked a second cruise. And I'll be back on this tropical island as one of the stops. But I'm going to tell you another horrible, horrific, scary, terrifying secret. That next cruise that I booked, I used another coupon. Another one. And so what did it cost me? Well, let's see, with tax, tip, port fees, everything included, food, every expense, it came out to a whopping $65 a day. But again, I used a coupon. So again, women of Arizona, I understand coupons are evil. Coupons are witchcraft. And you would rather evidently sit at home and rot and do nothing than enjoy life and be on a tropical island. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, just so I piss off the people in New Jersey as well, a very dear friend of mine told me the weather report last night in New Jersey. And it was a whopping 1 degree. 1 degree. So anyway, that concludes this exciting video of this tropical island, i.e. paradise. I hope you appreciate the sacrifices that I make. I am coping with dealing with a coupon. I know it's evil. I know it should be avoided. I know the women of Arizona despise coupons. I know this because I've asked for over a year to go out on a coupon date, and without exception, 100% accuracy, I have gotten nothing but hate mail and criticism because coupons are evil. And clearly one would rather sit at home or be in 1 degree weather even in New Jersey than to be on a beautiful tropical island in paradise. And I'll tell you another little secret about this island for reasons I don't understand. This is the only place where I could get chocolate chip cookies. On that whole gigantic cruise ship, they got all different kinds of cookies, but only on this tropical island do I get really good chocolate chip cookies. Oh, and by the way, the chocolate chip cookies, they're free. That's included with the whopping $65 a day fee. So anyway, ladies of Arizona, I'm not giving you the finger because that would be rude. Instead, I only have 2 words for you. Not F you. No. Far, far worse and symbolic. My 2 words are bon voyage. All right, continuing on my video on the tropical island. I'll give you another view of paradise. And by the way, in full disclosure, I think I'm morally and ethically obligated to tell you and explain to you that, listen, life is not as easy as I make it sound. Sure, I'm using a coupon, but there's a lot of difficult choices that have to be made when you're on a cruise with a coupon that costs you $65 a day. I mean, just as an example, just the other night, I was at dinner and I looked at the menu and I had to make a tough choice, a very difficult decision. I had to choose between filet mignon or lobster. And quite candidly, I just couldn't make up my mind. I mean, the pressure, I couldn't cope with it. So I called over the maitre d' and I said, geez, I can't make up my mind. What if I get both? What if I get filet mignon and lobster? And he says, oh, no trouble, sir, except we changed it. We used to allow you to get as many entrees as you want. However, there was some guy who lived in the East Coast of New Jersey, then moved to Arizona, drove a van called Cloud Dancer, runs a website called IDonotWantKids.com, and that clown, allegedly, the myth has it, ordered 4 filet mignons and pigged out. And after that SOB ordered 4 filet mignons, they implemented a new plan. And the new plan is, if you get more than 1 entree at dinner, they are going to charge you a whopping $5 more. Now, mind you, you could still get unlimited appetizers and unlimited desserts, but it's going to cost you an extra $5. So I went wild and crazy the other night. I ordered filet mignon, and I spent $5 more, and I got the lobster. So again, a tough decision, not easy. And I tell you another true story. Later that night, I said, "Oh, let me just check the account. You know, on your phone, they keep you up to date." And I said, "Oh, let me just make sure that they only charge me $5." Well, it turns out they didn't. They didn't charge me $5. They didn't charge me anything. In fact, when I looked at the account, I discovered that not only didn't they charge me anything, they gave me another $25 credit. So apparently, I'm guessing it was because of the coupon I used, some type of, I don't know, reward or something. I do take a number of cruises now. So in any event, they gave me a $25 credit, except they also changed that policy because rumor has it there's a myth that some SOB from New Jersey who's child-free and is looking for a child-free woman that won't think he's Satan for using a coupon. Well, supposedly, rumor has it that guy used to take the credits that he would get, you know, the $25 for this and the $50 credit for that, and he would never spend the money on the cruise ship because he figured, hell, everything's included. I don't need to spend any more money. So at the end of the cruise ship would literally send him a check for money, $50, $75. So he would come back from vacation on a cruise on multiple tropical islands, and they would literally give him money. So they changed the policy. So in any event, I took the $25 and I looked at the policy and they changed it. I can't get the money back. They said it's non-refundable. They said either you spend it or you lose it. So again, I had another very difficult, stressful decision to make, ladies. I hope you appreciate the sacrifices I'm making. And the difficult decision was, how do I spend this most recent $25 gift? Well, I searched and I pondered and I came up with a decision. Last night at dinner, in addition to my regular entree, 3 appetizers and 2 desserts, including New York cheesecake, which is ironic because I'm in the middle of the ocean, I decided to take the $25 and I got twin lobster tails, baby. Delicious. The funny part is, if you want to know the truth, I don't even really like lobster. I'm just doing it because it's the most expensive thing. But again, just another example of how difficult life is when you utilize coupons. Now, for your convenience, ladies, I'm confident you're pissed because you get pissed over nonsense. You even get pissed at me saving money. So, for your convenience, this is what I'm going to suggest you do. I know you want to yell at me, and I've made it much easier. What I'm going to suggest you do is you could go to my website, Pizzelli.com, and on my website, you click on a button, and you can send me hate mail. But even better, not only is it sent to me, but your hate mail is posted online for the whole world to see instantaneously. I don't edit, I don't delete. You can call me whatever wonderful names you want, and the whole world will see it. I've gotten hate mail from over a dozen countries. It's wonderful. I've been in the media in over a dozen countries because of some of my dating theories apparently conflict. So I invite you all to go to Pizzelli.com, if for no other reason, to bitch and moan and groan. And as I'm on one of my tropical islands, once I get free Wi-Fi, because I'm frugal, I don't want to spend extra for the Wi-Fi, I will happily read all that wonderful hate mail. And in the extremely unlikely event, there is a woman somewhere on this planet that is child-free, that is attracted to a vertically challenged, frugal, balding guy that uses coupons on first dates, by all means, feel free to get in touch. I have a hunch I'm going to be very available. Okay, guys, in any event, I'm going to go back into the middle of this tropical island because even though they just fed me spare ribs and jerk chicken, I think I'm in the mood for some more dessert and fresh fruit. So, what am I going to say? You got it. Bon voyage! All right, well, listen, I have some terrible news. It's not all rainbows. Look at this over here. I got terrible news. Terrible news is they ran out of my chocolate chip cookies. Can you believe it? I'm telling you, something going on with these chocolate chip cookies. So, you know, you got plenty of food and everything, and jerk chicken and spare ribs and fruit and everything, but but no chocolate chip cookies. It's horrible. You see how difficult my life is? I hope you guys have compassion and sympathy. This is not easy. No chocolate chip cookies. You know, the cruise lines ask for feedback. I'm going to write them a letter and say, you know what? Everything's great, but you need more chocolate chip cookies. All right, back on the beach. Okay, here's another shot of the tropical island. This is kind of the beach scene. As you can see, it's terribly crowded. Not. It is a little cool, slight wind. It's ironic because so many people have told me that I should take a cruise because there'll be lots of women in bikinis, lots of single women in bikinis. And as you can see, there's nobody here, just me. Typical of my sex life. I show up and they literally vacate the beaches. I don't know where everybody is, but they ain't here. Typical, but very nice. Also, the other thing I always hear from women is they complain that they believe men are merely using them for sex. Now, that's not true with me, ladies. That's not true with me at all, because I'm not going to use you just for sex. I'm going to use you for something perhaps even more important. Coupons! And I'll explain why. You literally will be my coupon. You will be my aphrodisiac, and I'll explain why. Because on a cruise, if you go on with two people, they cut the price in half. So when I go by myself solo, most of the time I got to pay, I always pay extra, but most of the time, a lot of the cruise lines want to charge me double. But if you go with me, you literally will be my coupon. We get half price. In fact, I literally met with one of the cruise guys the other day on the ship, and I was asking about, true story, I was asking about a cruise around the world the last 4 months. And wasn't cheap, but same situation. If I had somebody to go with, it literally would be half price. So ladies, here's another great reason to date me. Not only am I going to use you for sex, but more importantly, you're going to be my coupon. You literally will be my aphrodisiac. I don't need lingerie. I don't need anything. Just show up. You're a coupon. You save me 50%. I mean, talk about giving me a raise, no pun intended. All right. Anyway, bon voyage. Getting a little windy here, so temperatures drop a little bit. It's brutal. It's brutal. I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but it is getting a little quiet, so no worries. I'm going to be back at this exact tropical island in a few days. In the meantime, I went back for more chocolate chip cookies. As you know, they still don't have them, but look at this. See, you know what that is? They call that mozzarella cheese salad. You know what that is? That's just mozzarella cheese, which is perfect, but I don't think we should be calling it a salad. That's like calling a bunch of chocolate bars a chocolate salad. But anyway, freeze for me. Here's another incentive for you ladies. If you date me, if you go on a cruise with me, I will treat you to dinner. My treat. Of course, it's all included, so there you go. Anyway, bon voyage.